sitting at around 5,000 to 5,500. Alright, so since we did the initial video on this, had a few upgrades done to it. Might not look much from the top, but a lot of fluids were changed out. We've got some fresh coils, got some fresh electronics, updated a bit, and a fresh tune, so definitely a lot of goodies. Same good old stealth bomber R33 here. So yeah, with the new tuning and a lot of freshened up fluids, yeah, this should be pretty interesting. Overall, it's even got less of a lope, even though it's got more aggressive cams, and of course it's got that stroker kit. Should be pretty interesting. Well, nice. I'm just going through the list right here, and it's plenty of stuff that's been changed out here. All of the fluids, by the way. We got power steering fluid, we got engine oil, transmission oil, differential oil, brake fluid, clutch fluid, timing belt replaced, bearings and bolts, tension bearings, standard bolts replacement, water pump, and the camshaft and crank seals all replaced. Coolant was also replaced. I thought it was flushed, yes, so they took care of that, because they also put on a higher pressure radiator cap on there. Thermostat's replaced, fuel pump replaced, fuel pump relay maintenance, fuel filter replacement, ignition coils, the igniter replacement, alternators also fresh, and crank sensor, and a bunch of other goodies here, because we got this Greddy Profec, we've got the HKSV Pro, we got like all sorts of different, wow, yeah, boost controllers updated. A lot of good stuff in here since you guys last saw this. And so this has been sold, by the way, the good old stealth bomber R33. You guys might remember the video from quite a while back, actually. And this customer picked it up a while ago. We had it dynoed and checked earlier in the year, and then he wanted a lot done to it. He wanted it to be a little bit more updated, and update we did. So there's a lot of goodies on here, and the one thing that I really already can tell you, right now I just let it warm up. I drove it a little bit slowly around, just getting it warmed up. There's our coworker over here. He sees it, he hears it. And let's see here. Our air fuel sensor, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff with the tuning, so that was really cool. Now the thing about it was as you guys would already know, this was already pushing near 500 horsepower or somewhere around there, and now it's pushing a bit more. But the best part about it that I've already noticed right off the bat was it's a lot smoother at idle, and you know, all that good stuff. Just the operation in general with the updated, you know, equipment, updated sensors, it's really fantastic. So one of the things since the 90s that has really improved is sensor and computer technology, which is why like you're seeing higher horsepower numbers all around and everything like that. So as we advance, well, you know, we all win, you know, with this technology. So what's really neat though is how much you can tune these days and what you get back out of it. It's just an ECU change alone can make a drastic improvement on the drivability of a car. We've had plenty of R33s and R34s, and as you guys know, we've had plenty of experience with these. And they're fun, but you know, stock, it's kind of all right, you know. Yes, a lot of fanboys are gonna be pissed off at this video. But that's the thing, is like everybody knows, yeah, you put in work into any car, oh, you're gonna get a lot back out of it. You know, whether you're tuning a small block or an inline six or a four banger, you know, you reap what you sow. You know, you put in some good tuning, put in some very reliable parts, you're going to get a lot back. And definitely one of the areas I do recommend is definitely in the computer section, because even if you don't get much horsepower out of it, you'll get a much more responsive vehicle. And I'm one to believe in fast drivers more than fast cars. But the thing is, in this video we've got both. Oh, watch out for this extra gravel. Country roads. Take me home. So if you guys would please put your tray tables up and your seat backs in their full and upright position. And so that's just a taste of what we got here. Brakes are really working good, by the way. They didn't have enough runway there, but let's just get talking more about this. And the one thing, okay, note that for sure right there. The engine response is incredible. Definitely with the advancements in technology, that's really one of the best parts about this. Definitely, it's one of my bigger complaints about a lot of GTRs is when they're closer to stock, you got the clutch fan, you got all this other stuff, it's just bogging it down. And it's kind of like, you know, kind of kills the mood, you know. But yeah, with all the fresh fluid changes on here, everything's been all freshened up. We're definitely... so the customer wanted to know the difference with all of this, so you guys are here along for the ride as well. And, well, this is just outstanding. And so, I mean, this thing has pretty much the closest thing you've got to racing slicks that are still street legal. And, you know, it's definitely, well, the handling is still, like, just as before. I really love this. Very responsive. I believe in the old video I did mention it's like riding, like, as if you're on rails. It just goes wherever you point it. So, very, 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 you know, you get the feedback and everything. It's really awesome. Now with the clutch fluid, brake fluid, all that, you know, just everything's freshened up real nicely. And of course, I'm just behaving a little bit here. So we're not doing the full walk around because you guys have already had that. But, you know, at the customer request, I definitely was just making sure to demonstrate a little bit about what we've got here and just the significant difference between what it was and what it is now. Because they definitely put in well over 1 million yen in tuning and parts. And, I mean, this had already had plenty done to it. But, yeah, he basically just took it up another level. You know, basically cranking it up to 11. Yeah, so one of the interesting things about this car is that it's still very drivable, besides being, you know, the Godzilla that we know and love. Just everything that I've mentioned earlier, when you think about how it all works together in concert, is really fantastic. Now, I'm not sure what the customer has in mind for the future, but definitely it's very track worthy. It's, you know, got this pretty stunning look, you know, with that matte black finish. So definitely they're going to be enjoying this in the future for sure. Yeah, as you can see, it's just very, very streetable. I mean, it's definitely louder at idle when it's just chilling. Just like when I was back at the office area, just waiting there. Coworker noticed it right off the bat when he came out. He was going to his car and heading on home now, but yeah, the tone is definitely something different. Compared to RB26, I mean, we've got this RB27. Good stuff. Clutch feels good. I mean, it was pretty decent before, but I can kind of tell, not even placebo effect, it's just kind of everything melds together really well. Not to mention, we've got all these gauges, everything's up at proper temperature, so being able to open it up a little bit's kind of nice. I mean, they've already run it on the dyno and did their tuning, but yeah, now we can actually see it perform all together. Yeah, they really did a good job. I was pretty impressed by it. I mean, they've done fantastic work all the time, but because I already knew what this was before. There you go, ease into it. That's only 4,000. That was about 2,800. So I let off the gas. You can hear it now back down to about 2,600. Yeah, what I did notice is that they tuned it really good where it's not backfiring very much when you let off the throttle. You can hear that turbo, wow. But you don't get a whole lot of the grumbling. I mean, that's just me letting off the throttle there. Oh, look at that, the Navi system's all good. Yeah. That definitely pushed me in the seat really well compared to before. So sitting at around 5,000 to 5,500. So that's a full bar of boost there. So yeah, as you can see, that response, very minimal backfiring, so they really got that tune dialed in real nice. So yeah, here we are just floating at highway speed there, about 3,000 RPM. You can hear inside really, really good. I'll let it open up a little bit more maybe. Too much traffic. That's okay. Yeah, that's how fast the exit came. Yeah, so that acceleration there, this thing's vicious. And you know, I've driven plenty of pretty rowdy vehicles over the years, even at the track, and yeah, wow. This is very healthy. Definitely bravo to the mechanics and their tuning. Definitely some of the best tuners in the central Japan region. Sasuga RH9, huh? That's what I'd expect from these guys. Fantastic. Give it a proper cool down when we get back, and I'll just have some closing thoughts shortly after this. So definitely this was a really great way to compare with the previous one. Thanks to the owner for allowing us to present the video. He definitely wanted to know more about what's the difference between how it was before, because it was really good as it was, and now it's only, it just feels like a completely different vehicle. While it is comfortable, this response, the power delivery, it really does feel different than before, and I swear there's definitely more horsepower than there was before. Or maybe it was just because of the tuning, it was freed up a bit, but really nice. The thing about it is just being able to cruise down the highway like this, and it doesn't feel like it's too crazy or anything, and it's very comfortable in the interior. Heck, we still have the subwoofer in the back, so you could definitely crank up the bass while cruising around. But yeah, this stealth bomber, yeah, I give that 2 thumbs up there. So yeah, if you guys are wondering about your options, if you're looking to tune a vehicle, we definitely can do stuff here at JDM Expo. We also have partners all across Japan to find you the vehicle that you want, or get some work done if you really want something special. We've got a really cool video coming up soon about a very, very special tuner that a lot of you guys know about, the good old factory over in Yokohama, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm not gonna spoil that, but we've got a lot going on, and listen to that. Yeah, definitely hearing that turbo, hearing that power, and it's a little cooler outside, so my temperatures are all good. So definitely I'm just gonna be heading back and bringing her home. But pretty soon she'll be heading off to her new home. So we'll have that delivery video in the near future. So yeah, just make sure to hit up our sales team, info@jdm-expo.com. If you're looking for what else you can do to your car, we can definitely get it done. So yeah, just keep that in mind, keep the dreams alive. And as we head into the end of the year, we're getting pretty close. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to get your JDM dream car by Christmas, but definitely it is an option. You got a couple more weeks before that window closes. So I know it's been a crazy year for all y'all, and I hope you all doing good wherever you are in the world. And make sure to like and subscribe. Let your friends know if they have some crazy ideas. We can definitely get the tuning done. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.